Hi guys, good morning to everyone. I am T. Radhashi, Assistant Professor in Department of Commerce. Today we are going to see about the preparation of the income and expenditure account in a non-profit organization. Let me see about in the functional accounting how they are handling the income and expenditure in a non-profit organizations. The preparation of the income and expenditure, we want to know the how the basis of the amount is and how the basis of the property we are handling. In that way, the preparation of income and expenditure account, the non-profit organization like clubs and the schools and hospitals to find out the surplus and deficit of the accounting period. We want to know, generally we have taken a 5 sheet of the balance sheet in the 5 years. We want to know which the year is the reading the going to be recording and the which the year is going to be reading of the trading organization. But in a non-profit, the profit and loss is to be handled by the surplus and deficit. This is the profit and loss we have to get in the proper way. Whether really what the people they want to need regarding at the proper time, the income and expenditure shows that the how the income we have gathered in the non-profit organization and the expense we have to show regarding the non-profit organization. Their money want to spend to the public people what they need at the proper time. It has been reached in the non-profit organization. In that way, the preparation of the income and expenditure, the money got out and the money comes in. The expenditure, the money is going out, we have be seen there expenditure, the which the money we have to receiving the revenue items like a special accounting period is a money income coming into their proper way of the non-profit organization. In the way, the accrual basis of the non-revenue we can be generated by the proper way. We want to find out the what the basis the proper identification of the non-profit organization we can be get to be handled by specific period. We can be handled in the generator to the public persons, to the hospitals or the clubs or the trust or a public education people. We want to spend the amount in the way of the income and expenditure account. It can be shown in the specific period that can be handled the proper revenue generated by the income and expenditure. In the non-profit organization, we have not aimed to earn a profit. We want to give a service to the public people. In that way, only the non-profit organizations getting an income and expenditures. And that we have seen the steps to preparing of the income and expenditure, the way of the revenue items, ignoring a capitals and a payment like a purchase of the furniture. We have been taken this revenue of the income purchases. We can be got a proper identification of amount can be generated by the giving a proper way of receipt and payment. In the way of the income and expenditure, show that the value of the equal balance we have been get. In the way, the proper way of the capital revenue and payment, the income and expenditure ignoring for their regular practice that can be handled to remove the income in what basis they are getting and what basis they are giving an expenditure. In the income we are getting a money from a common people or a trust or a individual industries etc. We can say, and the money was to be shown in the proper way of expenditure. The common people we have to give in a trust or in a public educations of their peoples. They will be really the students which will be affected in their paying a fees that can be generated in the following basis and getting in a proper way of the payment and receipt. In that way, they have been taken an expenses and the expenditure in the mindset of the common people of Myanmar. The service motivation of the non-profit by the management process, the income and expenditure get a voluntary of the memberships. It can be a say as a lifetime membership of the providing service like a donation or the not-profit subscriptions we can be get in a the welfare to be surplus needed and anyone can be joined in a free, and the management of the trustees can be contributed by the income voluntary elected. The process it is generated by a common team of the government also full of the support they are giving for their non-profit organizations. In that way, the income we have to get from the government also we can say into a income and which the money should be come inside the common of the non-profit organizations. In the way the amount is distributed to the public, in the proper way we want to handle, and proper documentation is very important when we are settling our money in the proper way of giving the way. In the surplus or the efficient deficiency we can be handled by giving the way, and the monthly wise or the yearly wise we want to calculate how the process is going. This is the income and expenditure account. Thank you for listening the income and expenditure account in a non-profit organization.